Continuing our series on basics of income tax, let us now look at the income tax slab rate for the assessment year 18-19. A small note here for the students, those who are writing the executive exam in December, for them the assessment year applicable would be year 18-19 itself. So for you, the following rates would be applicable. So now let us first look at the individuals. When it comes to individuals, the slab rate which is applicable is from 0 to 250, there will be 0% of tax. That means if your earnings are between 0 rupees and 2,50,000, then you won't have to pay any tax. That is the income tax, of course. But if the income of the person or the assessee crosses 2,50,000 and it is up to 5 lakhs for the assessment year 18-19, or in other words financial year 17-18, then the tax rate would be 5% of such income which exceeds the slab rate, which is 2,50,000. So if your income is, let's say, 1 lakh rupees above 2,50,000, and on that 1 lakh you would be required to pay 5%. Then if your income, say, let's say, crosses 5 lakh rupees and it is below 10 lakhs, then the slab rate would be 20% of such income which is exceeding rupees 5 lakhs. Then finally, the last slab which we have is income greater than 10 lakh rupees. In that case, anything which falls beyond 10 lakh rupees would be taxed at 30%. But let's say if a person has an income of 15 lakhs, would that person be taxed at 30% completely? No. So whatever he has earned between 0 to 2.5, that would be taxed at 0%. From 2.5 to 5, it would be taxed at 5%. From 5 to 10, that income would be taxed at 20%. And only such income which exceeds 10 lakhs would be charged at 30%. This is the tax rate for individuals who are not senior citizens. But when it comes to senior citizens, the slab will slightly change, because now instead of 2,50,000, we have a slightly higher slab of that of rupees 3 lakhs. So that means what? Up to 3 lakh rupees, you won't be required to pay any tax. But for whom is this slab rate applicable? Very simple. It is applicable to those citizens who are, or rather those assessees who are aged 60 or above and less than 80 years. From 0 to 3 lakhs, it would be nil. From 3 lakh rupees to 5 lakh, it would be 5%. Again, the rest of this slab remains the same. 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakhs, then it would be 20%, and anything above 10 would be 30%. What about those who are above 80 years? In that case, the scenario slightly changes now. Up to 5 lakhs, there won't be any tax. That means what? If your earnings is between 0 and 5 lakhs and your age is equal to or above 80 years, then the tax rate which you would be required to pay would be nil. Anything beyond 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs, it would be treated at 20%, and anything beyond 10 lakhs, it would be taxed at 30% slab rate. That means if it crosses 10 lakhs, it would be taxed at the rate of 30%. This is with regard to tax rate for individuals.